Tragedy in Sapmanga Valley. The plane crash that shook Papua New Guinea. On the quiet morning of Sunday, December 22nd, 2024, a routine flight turned into a national tragedy when a Britten Norman Islander B-2 aircraft, operated by North Coast Aviation and registered as P-2 SAM, disappeared from radar. The plane, piloted by the highly experienced Captain David Sandery, who had over 15,000 flight hours in Papua New Guinea, was en route from Wasu in the Tawasiasi district to Nadzab Tomodachi Airport in Marape province. On board were 5 people, including the captain. The last communication from the aircraft came as it passed between Yalumet and Sapmanga in the Kabwum district. Then silence. Concern quickly escalated as families and authorities realized the plane had not arrived at its destination. Search and rescue operations were immediately launched, coordinated by Niu Sky Pacific Limited's Rescue Coordination Center. However, bad weather and the treacherous terrain of Marape's rugged mountains made initial efforts difficult and frustrating. The search begins. On Monday, December 23, 2024, a glimmer of hope emerged when a helicopter from Manolos Aviation spotted the crash site deep in the remote Sapmanga Valley, about 32 kilometers northeast of Nadzab. The discovery brought relief, but also confirmed fears. The aircraft had gone down in one of the most inaccessible and challenging locations imaginable. The thick forest canopy and steep slopes surrounding the site complicated access, requiring the deployment of specialized recovery teams. The grim reality: by Tuesday, December 24, 2024, a team comprising members of the Papua New Guinea Defence Force reached the wreckage using rappelling gear. It was a somber discovery. All 5 occupants, including Captain Sandery, had perished on impact. The captain's remains were recovered and transported to Leh, but worsening weather conditions and communication challenges delayed further recovery efforts for the remaining passengers. Recovery efforts continue. From December 26 to December 29, 2024, the recovery teams worked tirelessly, battling persistent rain, low visibility, and logistical difficulties to retrieve the bodies of the 4 remaining passengers. The operation demanded patience and precision, with safety concerns paramount due to the hazardous terrain. Closure and mourning. On Monday, December 30, 2024, authorities confirmed that the remains of all passengers had been successfully recovered. The government announced plans to transport the deceased to their families for burial, bringing some measure of closure to a grieving nation. Prime Minister James Marape described the tragedy as a heart-wrenching loss for the nation, extending his condolences to the bereaved families. He emphasized the government's commitment to uncovering the cause of the crash and preventing similar tragedies in the future. Looking ahead. While the immediate focus is on supporting the victims' families, the spotlight has shifted to the ongoing investigation by the Accident Investigation Commission, AIC. Their inquiry aims to determine the cause of the crash, with preliminary findings expected in the coming weeks. In the meantime, the government is expected to announce measures to strengthen aviation safety, including enhancing navigation systems, investing in pilot training, and implementing stricter maintenance protocols for aircraft. The way forward. This incident underscores the unique challenges of aviation in Papua New Guinea, where rugged terrain and unpredictable weather conditions often test even the most experienced pilots. Moving forward, authorities are likely to focus on improving aviation safety, strengthening search and rescue operations, and supporting affected families. As Papua New Guinea mourns the lives lost in the Sapmanga Valley crash, the nation looks to the future, determined to honor their memory by making air travel safer for all. The coming days will bring answers, policy changes, and hopefully, a renewed commitment to preventing such tragedies.